could you tell us something about what the sky actually looks like from the moon, the sun, the earth, the stars, if any, and so on?
The sky is a deep black when viewed from the moon, as it is when viewed from cislunar space, the space between the Earth and the moon. The sky is a deep black when viewed from the moon, as it is when viewed from cislunar space, the space between the Earth and the moon.
Hey Chris, it's Katrina from the Royal Astronomical Society of Canada. We all say hi. Astro YYZ here. Anyway, as an amateur astronomer, I'm interested in knowing what astronomical objects can be seen from the ISS, given you have so many lights around you, lights and machines. Is there anywhere dark you can go on station where you can look out and really get dark adapted and see what's out there?
Yes, sort of like a little kid leaving home. Most of our glances are back towards Mother Earth, but we do have windows that face the rest of the universe. And I spent some time looking at some actually yesterday, looking at one yesterday, and remarking on actually just your question that the sky is almost white with the light of the universe, with the uncountable number of stars.
The sky is a deep black.
The sky is almost white with the light of the universe, with the uncountable number of stars.
The sky is a deep black.
You can't see the constellations because the sky is just so alive with stars.
The most unexpected thing, I think, was the blackness of space. Most unexpected thing, I think, was the blackness of space. When you look the opposite direction and you see how dark space is, I mean, if the black is black and you realize just how small the Earth is in that blackness.
And that when I look out at the stars and I see so many stars and planets and so many stars and planets.
The sky is almost white with the light of the universe, with the uncountable number of stars.
And what you see is an immensely deep blackness.
There with the world right there, and then when you look the other way, it's the whole universe, and the blackness is a palpable blackness. It's not just dark. It's forever.
The sky is a deep black.
And what you see is an immensely deep blackness. A blackness that it's like a black with texture. It's like a black, sort of like black velvet, but without any shininess to it at all.
You can't see the constellations because the sky is just so alive with stars.
How dark space is. I mean, if the black is black and you realize just how small the Earth is in that blackness, and that was a real surprise to me.
And we have to realize that in space, without the intervening atmosphere, the heavens are 10 times as bright, stars 10 times as numerous.
And what you see is an immensely deep blackness.
Billions and billions of stars, and you can see it. In fact, they're so numerous, it's very difficult to pick out the constellations you and I see here on the ground.
A blackness that it's like a black with texture. It's like a black, sort of like black velvet, but without any shininess to it at all.
Some of the stars have colors we don't see here on the ground. So you see these pastel colors, light yellows, light pinks, light oranges, even light red ones, and light blue. There's all kinds of colors.
An immensely deep blackness.
It's not just dark. It's
White with the light of the universe, with the uncountable number of stars.
When you look the opposite direction and you see how dark space is. I mean, if the black is black.
I live in Colorado. When you get up on a clear night in Colorado, up in the mountains where there's no light, and you can see all these stars, well, multiply that by 1,000. That's what it's like in space.
It's not just dark. It's forever.
And that when I look out at the stars and I see, so many stars and planets and so many stars and planets.
You can see the stars. Oh yeah. And pretty much all the time you can see the stars.
It's not a black void.
The sky is a deep black.
There's more than stars. You can see planets. You can see moons.
An immensely deep blackness.
You can see a vasodiacal light.
Whoa.
Those are amazing. Right before
The lights of the zodiac.
The lights of the zodiac.
In America's space industry in 2015 than in all previous 15 years combined. Meanwhile, because for the 4th year in a row, we are the #1 rated best place to work in the federal government. The state of our NASA is...
We're seeing the kind of drift that is going to make our mission, the core mission that I believe it should be, difficult to reach. The budget request for Earth Science, put a little numbers to this 41% increase for FY16 is $1.95 billion. A lot of systems monitoring Earth, multiple agencies supporting Earth sciences, but we are without the basic required system to send pioneers to Mars. So 41% increase, but yet NASA, the only agency, the only part of our government that is working on sending people out there, doesn't have the basic capacity to do that while we're decreasing and increasing our sciences. So I know I'm running out of time, but I'm concerned that with the small amount of money that we've allocated to our mission that's been endorsed by the President. And Mr. Chairman, I'll yield it back to you.
Senator, may I make a comment? Because I want to make a slight correction. You are absolutely correct that we don't have everything that we need to get humans to Mars. That is not in human exploration. That is in space technology. This agency and this president has been we requested $1 billion when I became the NASA administrator to establish a space technology mission directorate, because the things that we're missing in being able to safely and effectively send humans to Mars, that the majority of that is not done in the Human Exploration Mission Directorate. I need it to be done in Space Technology Mission Directorate, and that's not funded efficiently.
So why not fund the Mars Opportunity Rover in the 2016 budget?
Mars Opportunity Rover, Senator, we are getting incredible data from Mars through Curiosity, through Opportunity. We're getting ready to send InSight. We cannot continue to operate instruments and missions whose time has passed, because I won't be able to put something like InSight on Mars in 2016 that for the first time ever is going to core deeper into the surface of the planet. I don't have a rover that can do that today.
From Earth, we'll pass through the Van Allen belts, an area of dangerous radiation. Radiation like this could harm the guidance systems, onboard computers, or other electronics on Orion. Naturally, we have to pass through this danger zone twice, once up and once back. But Orion has protection. Shielding will be put to the test as the vehicle cuts through the waves of radiation. Sensors aboard will record radiation levels for scientists to study. We must solve these challenges before we send people through this region of space.